Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad you're here with me today. In this video, we're going to work on your English speaking and listening skills using a really cool method called shadowing. You might be asking, wait, what exactly is shadowing? Well, shadowing is simple. You listen to someone speaking in English, and then you try to repeat what they say, just like they say it. Same rhythm, same tone, same pronunciation. It's called shadowing because you're like a shadow following closely behind. It's a fantastic way to improve your pronunciation, your intonation, and your listening skills all at once. Here's how to use this video. First, I'll read you a short story out loud. You'll see all the words right here on the screen. Then we'll go back and repeat each part together. You don't have to be perfect on your first try. Nobody is. Just keep practicing. Progress comes with repetition. Before we start, I want to share why I picked this story for today. I heard it recently and thought, this is such a great little story to practice English with. It's fun, simple, and most importantly, it's useful. So today's story is about a young woman named Sarah. It's her very first time traveling to the United States. The story is written in clear, basic English, so you can focus on really understanding the words and practicing how they sound. Here's how we'll do it. First, I'll read the story slowly and clearly. You'll follow along by reading the words on the screen. Later, you'll get a chance to repeat the sentences with me, shadowing each one. This is a great way to build your listening, speaking, and reading skills all in one go. Are you ready? Let's begin Sarah's story. I'm at the airport right now and I feel so excited. Today's the day. I'm flying to New York City for the first time. I've got my ticket, my passport, and my bags. Everything's ready. I walk up to the check-in desk and hand my ticket to the lady. She smiles and says, "Here's your boarding pass. You're in seat 17A. Have a good flight." "Thank you," I say. "A window seat. Perfect." I love looking out the window when I fly. Then I go through security. Ugh, it takes forever. The line is so long. But eventually I get through. Now I'm at gate 23, just waiting to board my flight. After a while, I hear the announcement. Flight 567 to New York is now boarding. Please line up by group number. My heart starts racing. This is it. I get on the plane and walk down the aisle looking for my seat, 17A. When I reach my row, I stop. Someone's already sitting in my seat. It's a man in a blue jacket. He's looking out the window, relaxed. I feel nervous, but I speak up. "Excuse me, sir. This is my seat." He looks at me, surprised. "Oh," he says. "Are you sure? Let me check my ticket." He pulls out his ticket and checks it. He says. "My ticket says 17A. I think this is my seat." Now I'm confused. I pull out my ticket and show it to him. "See, my ticket says 17A, I say confidently. He looks at my ticket, then looks at me. Then he smiles and says, kindly, "Okay, no problem. You can take the seat. I'll sit in the middle." I feel kind of bad, but I really want that window seat. "Thank you," I say as I sit down. The plane takes off. I look out the window. The clouds are beautiful. I feel happy, relaxed. Then the man next to me starts talking. "Are you going to New York for vacation?" he asks. "Yes," I reply. "It's my first time. I want to see Times Square and the Statue of Liberty." "That's great," he says. "I live in New York. You'll love it. It's a busy city, but full of life." As we talk, I start to notice something. He doesn't seem upset at all about losing the window seat. He's calm, friendly, kind. After a while, the flight attendant walks by. She looks at me, then at the man next to me. "Excuse me," she says. "I think there's been a mistake." I freeze. "Mistake?" I ask. She checks my ticket, then looks at the seat numbers. "You're in the wrong seat," she tells me. "This seat, 17A, actually belongs to this gentleman. Your seat is 17C, the aisle seat. My face turns bright red. I look at the man next to me. He just smiles. It's okay, he says. I don't mind the middle seat. I feel so embarrassed. All this time I thought I was right, but I was wrong. I'm so sorry, I tell him. You were right all along. Don't worry about it, he laughs. Mistakes happen. The rest of the flight, I just keep thinking about how kind he was. He didn't get angry. He didn't argue. He just smiled and let me sit there. When the plane lands, I thank him again. You're very kind, I say. He laughs and says, enjoy New York. And next time, double check your ticket. As I leave the plane, I feel a mix of emotions: embarrassment, gratitude, relief, and also something more. This trip is already teaching me something important. Sometimes it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to admit it. What matters more is how we respond and how others respond to us. That man showed me kindness and patience. And that kindness, it meant everything in that moment. So what's the big takeaway from Sarah's story? Well, first, always double check your ticket. Seriously, one small glance could save you a lot of confusion, embarrassment, or awkwardness. Especially when you're nervous or excited, like Sarah was. It's easy to miss a detail. But more importantly, mistakes are okay. Sarah thought she was right. She really believed it. But she wasn't. And instead of fighting or getting defensive, she learned from it. The man next to her, he could have been angry or cold. But instead, he chose to be kind, calm, friendly, and that changed everything. So here's the deeper lesson. Kindness matters. A small act of patience can make a big impact on someone's day or even on how they see the world. And hey, this is just like learning English. You're going to make mistakes. We all do, but that's not failure, it's progress. Every mistake teaches you something. Every time you speak, even if it's not perfect, you're growing. So don't be afraid to get it wrong. Just keep going, stay curious, be open, and most of all, be kind to yourself too. All right, now let's break down some useful English phrases and words from Sarah's adventure. These are things you'll hear at the airport while traveling or even just having polite conversations. Let's take a look at them together. Phrases to use at the airport. Excuse me, this is my seat. Use this if someone is sitting in the spot listed on your boarding pass. Try it with me. Excuse me, this is my seat. Let me check my ticket. A polite way to make sure you're in the right spot or confirm something. Let me check my ticket. Have a good flight. A friendly phrase to wish someone well before takeoff. Have a good flight. See, these are easy to remember and super helpful. Bushy wise travel vocabulary. Let's go over some common words you might hear at the airport. Boarding pass. This is the document, usually digital or paper, that shows your flight info. You need it to get on the plane. Example, I showed my boarding pass at the gate. Window seat, middle seat, aisle seat. These are the three types of seats on an airplane. Window seat, by the window, middle seat, in between two people, aisle seat, next to the walkway. Example, I prefer a window seat because I love the view. Security check. This is the part of the airport where your bags and ID are scanned. Example, the security check took a long time today. Gate. This is the numbered area where you wait to board your flight. Example, my flight is boarding at gate 23. You'll hear these words all the time if you fly, so now you know what they mean. Ditapon phrases for polite conversations. Let's look at a few more useful phrases from Sarah's story, especially for everyday polite conversation. Don't worry about it. A nice way to say it's okay. Example, I said sorry for the mistake, and he replied, don't worry about it. Try it with me. Don't worry about it. Mistakes happen. A comforting way to say it's normal. We all make them. Example, when I sat in the wrong seat, the man said, mistakes happen. Let's say it. Mistakes happen. Enjoy your trip. A positive way to say have a great time. Example, the flight attendant smiled and said, enjoy your trip. One more time. Enjoy your trip. Boy, okay, it's time to practice together. Let's say some of these useful phrases out loud. I'll go first, then you repeat after me. Ready? Excuse me. This is my seat. Let me check my ticket. Don't worry about it. Mistakes happen. Enjoy your trip. How did that feel? Saying these kinds of short, natural phrases out loud is one of the best ways to build your confidence. Even if you're just talking to your screen or your cat, it helps. You're doing great. Seriously. Remember, you can watch this video as many times as you like. Repetition is your secret weapon. Each time you listen and repeat, you'll notice your rhythm improving, your pronunciation gets better, and your confidence, it starts to grow. The more you shadow the sentences, the more natural they start to feel in your own mouth. So don't stop after one time. Come back and practice again. And just like Sarah in the story, learning English is not just about words and grammar. It's about people. It's about the connections we make. It's about learning to listen, to speak, to forgive, and to be kind. So the next time you make a mistake, smile, say oops, and keep going. Before we finish, let's take a moment to reflect. Sarah's journey was about more than just flying to New York. It was about misunderstanding, embarrassment, kindness. And that's really what learning English is all about, isn't it? We all get things wrong sometimes. Maybe we sit in the wrong seat, say a word the wrong way, or forget what boarding pass means. But those moments, they don't define you. They teach you. You learn to pause, to listen, to smile and say thank you, or I'm sorry, or wow, I didn't know that. Language isn't just communication, it's connection. And connection only happens when we let go of fear and open up to the people around us, even strangers on an airplane. Satrium. So now I want to ask you, what would you have done if you were in Sarah's place? Would you have politely asked for your seat? Would you have double-checked your ticket? Would you have offered the window seat back when you realized you were wrong? Let me know in the comments. I love reading your thoughts, and I know your answers can help other learners too. Remember, this isn't just English practice, it's life practice. Before we wrap up, let's quickly review all the helpful phrases and vocabulary we learned today. Phrases. Excuse me, this is my seat. Let me check my ticket. Have a good flight. Don't worry about it. Mistakes happen. Enjoy your trip. Travel words. Boarding pad, your airplane ticket. Window seat. Middle seat. Aisle seat. Choose your favorite, Ebum. Security check. Where you and your bags are checked. Gate. Where you board in the plane. These words and phrases are simple, useful, and easy to remember. They'll help you not only understand English, but actually use it in real life. And the more you use them, the more confident you'll become. So what's next? You can rewatch this video, practice shadowing again, and keep repeating the story. You can say the sentences out loud, copy the rhythm and intonation, and notice how your speaking gets smoother. Want a challenge? Try telling Sarah's story in your own words. You don't have to be perfect. Just start with something like, I want to tell you about a girl named Sarah. She flew to New York and sat in the wrong seat. Keep going, little by little. Remember, learning English isn't about rushing or being perfect. It's about showing up. Even 5 minutes a day helps. Even one sentence spoken out loud. Even just listening and repeating. You are not just learning a language. You are learning how to see the world differently, how to understand people, how to tell stories and ask questions and grow. So be patient with yourself. Smile at your mistakes and celebrate the fact that you're doing something powerful. You're learning how to connect. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with a friend who's learning English, and make sure you subscribe so you never miss a new practice session. I'll be here every week with more stories, more speaking exercises, and more ways to help you improve your English, step by step, word by word. Until next time, keep practicing, keep growing, and most of all, keep connecting. See you in the next video.